Hello, students. So, we will continue our discussion on the introduction of the overview of your management advisory services. And of course, no, it's all about putting all our wishes into action, diba? That's why sabi sa atin, accounting is really act, count, and think. And the output will be related to act kasi sabi nga we have to start with an end in mind. And as always, it's decisions. And the process will be what type of decision are we going to make, the process that we have to undertake, the planning and controlling processes. And of course, um, these steps that we need to count in the processes, what will be our input as our think tank, as for us to make use, to be the concept, application, and principle that would form part of our knowledge to apply the critical thinking. And in order for us to reflect, review, and assess, always practice to have our takeaway. No, we'll have it as our food for thought, and syempre yung input natin yan, 'di ba? Para meron tayong ipaprocess. And with our classroom, in order for us to retain, we would you would be asked, no, as part of our activities, and um, by performing these tasks, you'd be able to gain the skills, no, and with gaining the skills, you of course were able to apply the knowledge that you have gained, no, by this, we'd be able to absorb with the practice, diba? Sabi nga ay just asked, do the activities for us to have the acquired skills, no? And we need to act on it and do it by applying the CAP, no? These are our knowledge. Now, you may have management advisory services by Rodelio Roque. Uh, well, mas maganda class kung meron kayong copy ng reviewer para masanay na kayo, no, dun sa nature ng mga questions. Although our pag as a student kasi we have to balance between developing ourselves professionally and also being able to dalawa kasi yan eh, no, yung concern natin for the professional development in the profession, and of course being able to uh, have the mastery to pass the board exam kasi ang board exam naman class, it's all about preparation, no, and having the grit, no, sabi nga natin crucial ang grit pagka sa profession natin, gaano katibay ang dibdib din natin. And other references that you can have is by Sir Agamata, no? Magkakaiba sila ng approach. Although there are cases you would experience. Of course, preferably you should have the latest edition. Ito yung nakuha ko kasing picture, but you need to have the latest edition. But if you have the older edition, it's not much of an issue kasi konti lang naman yung mga changes pagdating sa mass. And also, Ma'am Cabrera, no? Maraming author ng mass. We have Bobadilla, we have Gloria, we have De Leon, no? And other reviewers, no? Kasi ang dami na ngayong review center, 'di ba? Hindi na lang naman dalawa o tatlo. Actually, madami, no? And the manner of choosing a review center will be dependent upon your system, no? Yung nagpi-fit doon sa sistema mo talaga ang pagpili niyo ng inyong review center. Kaya it pays to get to know, no, yung mga review center at your end. Now, how are we going to be evaluated? We'll have 3-term exam. So I hope you were able to download already the academic calendar of the university. Especially you are all graduating, so you have to be conscious with the date. Be very conscious of the date. Okay? So kung di nyo pa man na-download, download na natin, no? Para alam natin yung date na mga exam. And not at kadalasan yan every on the sixth week ang mga exam na once nag-start yung class. Then you'll have an oral presentation kasi hindi naman pwedeng puro written skills lang, 'di ba? So kailangan din natin ang how the skill on presenting ourselves. So pag gumawa tayo ng oral presentation, ay tinitingnan kasi natin doon yung facial expression nyo, how you present yourself, no? And if you take a look at the syllabus, dalawang beses yun during the term. One that will be due during term 2 after term 2 and the other would be after your final term. Then in the face-to-face, before we have the seat work, diba, and the different assignments. But then since it is a synchronous mode, we do have different drills, practices, self-assessment, your exit slip. Before you have your minute paper in the learning journal, but now we utilize more of the Google form and the feedback system, such as your exit slip, dahil this is now review. But from time to time, when we have our online consultation, that's where we're going to use the minute paper, no, using other online tools such as Mentimeter or Kahoot. Then these activities, I hope you'd be able to remember, no, the basics. Sabi ko nga, it's all about knowing the basic kasi yeah, makulit ako dito na ang i-assume natin lahat yan alam yung basic pero yung mahirap lahat tayo nahihirapan. So magdidihado tayo pag hindi natin alam yung basic. So we'll start with the most basic, have mastery on this, then we progresses with yung mas challenging na mga questions. Then of course, your quizzes will form part of your summative activity, no? The rest will be for your formative assessment with the assumption that this would be able to help us in retaining, absorbing, developing our critical thinking skills, and to make us have a more of our expectation, no? Making things easier for us in due time. And what are the percentage? Your term exam will be 24% quizzes, no, 26% all the drills, all the activities will be 40%, and your oral presentation and the term paper will be 10%. Your passing rate will be 75, no, similar with the board exam. And that's why I'm always reminding you that if you need assistance, just reach out, no? Kung kailangan nyo ng coaching, then we'll do so. Okay? And I've always mentioned to you that the journey is the destination. And the question to yourself is, what's your destination? Eh di syempre, the destination be you would like to be CPA, ano pa? You would like to have certifications, 'di ba? So aside from the CPA, you'll have the international certifications. Ito madami-dami ito. Yung international certifications nyo. You have the certified management accountant, you have the CISA, the information system auditor, you have your certified internal auditor, even internal control, may mga certification. Kahit yung sa tax, no? Meron. Ang dami. It's what would limit us would be more on saan yung interest ba natin pagdating sa specialization. And looking back, diba, I've always asked you on your short-term goal and your long-term goal. Now ask yourself, alin doon sa naset ko noon na goal, no? Ang I was able to take action. Siyempre yung goal mo na yan, nagbase dun sa dream nyo no? Tapos sabi daw, dapat we need to dream big because that would be the basis of setting our goals and then put it into action. And how can we do that? Tingnan nyo nga kung ilang porsyento na yung na-realize nyo doon. Ang importante naman, class, yung learning with all the experiences that we have. Kasi sabi nga, in dream, we have to sustain our dedication. The word sustain yung challenging kasi, 'di ba? And dedication, why? Kasi focus ang issue eh. Sa dami ba naman class ang pwede niyong gawin? Ang daming pwede kasi sa internet kasi ngayon, no, pag umarap tayo sa net, daming pwede kayong gawin, no? So, dedication would give us the focus and knowing what are our responsibility, because this would set our priorities, no? Uh, and first, of course, of our priority will be educate ourselves, to give us the opportunity to ourselves to be chosen, no, for what we're aiming for. But what is crucial there would be having the right attitude, no, the character. No, that's your C word in your CPA. Right character, no, prayers, no, and looking at our ability, 'di ba? Because we have to have the capacity to do things, and both intellectually and emotionally, 'di ba? And what would sustain us? What would sustain us again, no, with our activities, is how we keep ourselves motivated. Hindi kasi tayo class pwedeng mag-rely sa iba para ma-motivate tayo. Kailangan manggaling to sa atin eh. Oo, tama. Somebody should push us and somebody can pull us. But we need to have it in ourselves. Paano tayo mamamotivate? Kaya importante yung alam natin kung ano yung happy pill natin. Dahil ito yung one that would keep us move forward, no? And be trying our best to be positive. Although sinasabi naman sa atin na it's okay not to be okay, no? Just seek assistance if we need one. And what will bind all of these dreams will be syempre having faith. Plus napaka-importante niyan. Alam naman natin 'yan eh, no? Na at the heart of everything that we do, it's really Papa God, our faith in him. And nothing is impossible, no, when we believe in him. No, I'm now nearing my sixth decade in life, no. Marami talagang experiences in my life na makikita mo talaga na he's laying his hand. Although marami talagang challenges, minsan nakakaiyak talaga, 'di ba? Hindi lang minsan, madalas sakit sa dibdib, no. Pero dahil nandiyan siya, it makes things easier for us. Mas na-appreciate natin kung ano yung meron tayo, 'di ba? Kasi tayo naman ang magde-define class at ng happiness natin, ng level of satisfaction. Kaya have faith that everything will be okay in spite of all the challenges that we have. And how can we do that? Well, grab the opportunity once it's there. No, hindi talaga tayo pwede na nagpo-procrastinate and live life to the fullest. Kaya nga sabi ko, class, stop, no? You have to rest. Tamang maraming demand sa atin sa klase, no? Dahil puro review lahat ng subject nyo ngayon. But find the time to rest, no? And just know when to do things, yung sa tingin niyo mas maa-absorb niyo yung kailangan niyong tutunan. And this goal of ours should be put into action. We need to try our best to complete the immediate objective now. Kasi we know naman na action changes things. Maaring positive ito, maaring negative ang maging impact sa atin. Pero still, we have to put everything to action, kasi hindi naman puwedeng complacent tayo, hindi naman puwedeng nagpo-procrastinate tayo. Pero kung sa tingin mo nakakapagod na, 'di stop, magpatulong. Hindi naman puwedeng nag-iisa lang talaga tayo, kailangan may kasama talaga tayo. Then, um, in our classroom, of course, we always have to respect each other. So that's why I'm always asking you to tell us, 'no, um, ano yung need niyo, for you to make things easier for you when it comes to the learning of the subject matter. No, both of us will try our best because we are a team, no, to maximize each other's potential. Wala namang edad class sa sa learnings, no? You just have to be open for new learnings. And do remember that we do learn from our mistakes. And that's the way for us to create, no, a better environment for us and celebrate each other's success. Because as we know, we have to watch our thoughts because it become words. And watch our words because this will become our actions. Our actions will become our habits, and always watch our habits because they become our character. And our character becomes our destiny. Sabi nga, the journey is all about the destination. So, how can we manage our time? Create your schedule and write down your goals. Make sure that you find the time for yourself, and because of creating a schedule, you'll have a routine, you'll have a scheduled break. This would avoid procrastination. This is a way for us to stick our plan and allow us to have fun activities. With this to-do list, we would have a regular pattern, a routine, and we would be able to work at our best and exercise to relieve the stress and keep your stress to the minimum, no? And reward yourself when when you complete something, no? Don't say cheat day, you say reward day, no? uh, mas maganda yung word na yon, diba, kaysa cheat day. And don't panic, class, if you fall behind. Everyone have their own pace. Everything will be put into place in the right time. No, para lang yan yung kaibigan ko, 5 beses siya nag-take ng board. After a decade, tsaka siya naging accountant, no? And matagal naman. She was not able, she do not give up on her dream. No, 3 beses siya na yung nagre-refresher course. Gusto nga niya eh, 'di ba? But alalahanin niyo, class, passing the board is not everything. 10 kaming magkakaibigan, 2 lang kaming accountant. Yung 8 hindi. Yung 8 na yon, ah, sa aming 10, 4 lang kaming nag-take ng board. Tas yung 6 hindi, 'no? Pero alam nyo ba, they are all successful in their own right, 'no? Lahat ng pinangarap nila, halos karamihan naman na-achieve nila. So, huwag kayong masyadong ma-pressure, 'no, yung pagdating sa board exam. Take things lightly para you can have a better perspective. Although inherent yung pressure kasi eh, kasi lalo na kayo, lahat kayo achievers, no? Buhat pa nung elementary, high school, kahit ngayon, no? Karamihan sa inyo talaga, alam mo yon, yung nakapaligid sa'yo, pakiramdam, ang galing-galing, ang galing-galing. Eh, talaga namang magaling kayo, no question with that. But, it's a very competitive world, eh, no? Accountancy is a field na, pag nag-take ka ng board, ah, class, lahat yun nangarap, lahat yun may sariling galing, lahat ng kasama nyo magte-take ng board. So, what would set you differently? Yung passion. Yung how you overcome the pressure. During our batch, madami sa amin cum laude. Ang unang mga pumasa, dun sa cum laude na yun, isa lang pumasa sa 8. And yung ibang pumasa, wala, hindi sila honor student. Kasi hindi dahil sa hindi nila kayang pumasa. They are all my friends. Kasi ako irregular student ako eh. But dahil shifty. But bakit hindi sila pumasa nun? Sobra talagang kinabahan. Alam mo yon, yung kinain na sila ng kaba nila. Kaya class, ngayon pa lang, tutunan nyo ng i-manage yung kaba nyo, ha. Ah, gawin yung mas matibay pa yung mga dibdib nyo. Alam ko naman na yung mga nakaraang mga SEM, dahil we have the pandemic, and it's really difficult to learn subjects on our own, diba? Uh, this really gives you the tibay ng dibdib. Have more of that. Kahit naman sa work, ang accounting mas stressful na work. Parang lahat umuwi na, ikaw nasa opisina ka pa. 'Di ba? So, kaya class, manage your emotions because your intellectual capability, there's no question on that. You're all very good. What we need to develop now is to be more resilient, no? Na kaya nating tanggapin the worst case scenario. Don't think what others would say about us. We know ourselves, no? Ah, sabi ko nga ako, mahigit 5 dekada na kaming buhay, and all my friends who were not able to make it in the boards, o nung hindi nga nakapag-take pa ng board, nako, they're all successful businessmen and businesswomen. Kasi nga magagaling naman kayo. So, para lang yung tubig class eh. Sa IWOT, sa gusto mo lalabas at lalabas yan. Basta may butas. Gano'n pa kalaki yung butas. Ganon kayo class. Yun yung potential nyo. No? Kaya kailangan lang natin ngayon ay be able to have the grit in order for us to overcome ano man yung mga darating na challenges. No? So, thank you very much for listening. Welcome to the second semester in Management Advisory Services. Always smile because your face, no, will have more muscles to use when smiling. And by smiling, we were able to shine and motivate also other people, no, because it invokes positivity, inspire them. We're able to lead also and excel, no. So, thank you very much again. Keep safe, class, and always seek assistance.